Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. This is one of those moments when Mr. Paul likes to park up and, well, digest, feast his eyes and digest the beauty, the spectacality of the area known as downtown Paphos. We're actually in the car park to the rear of the Olympic Lagoon Resort, and that's what you can see. And this is their little lagoon at the back. Well, it's not actually theirs. Anyone can come here, by the way. The sun lounges that you see sitting on the wall right in front of the blue Mediterranean Sea are theirs, but technically illegal. So you can't go and sit on those, obviously, because they'll probably tell you to bugger off. But you are allowed to come and dip your tootsies, shall we say, or perhaps venture that a little bit further over there to Nick's Water Sports and perhaps go parasailing, or perhaps go on a canoe, perhaps go on a pedley or a pedal boat, if that's the correct terminology, or perhaps get on a jet ski and go and have some fun out in the blue Mediterranean Sea. But like I was saying, I like to come and sit at the water's edge every single day, and I do my utmost to do it. Obviously the odd day I don't have the time, but if you're on holiday, like all these guys walking up and down, most of these people are either residents of Cyprus or staying in a hotel or two. And I know there's a girl from downtown in Wellingborough who's coming to Paphos very, very soon. And she likes to walk every single day from the Alexander the Great Hotel to the church with a little blue roof. It takes probably around about 25 minutes or so. So she has a breakfast and then goes for a walk and then goes back. Of course, then joins the man known as Baron Nigel of the Big Guns, and then probably pops into downtown Paphos along the promenade into the harbour area. Who am I talking about? Of course, it's Baroness so sweet Caroline. We're looking forward to seeing you guys when you come to Paphos in a few days. And the weather, well, look at it. I'm pretty sure in downtown Wellingborough it's a little bit damp, it's a little bit dreary. But I promise you, when you get to Paphos, yeah, the weather's going to be absolutely amazing. And as usual, as tradition goes, you're going to get that spectacular holiday. Of course, staying at the Alexander the Great Hotel, which could be one of the greatest hotels in Paphos. Possibly drop in the comments. A lot of people do say it is. If your name's Dayman, the girl in charge of the show, she likes to book in there at least twice a year, although rumour has it that next year she could be squeezing in an extra week. Yeah, that's right. And rumour has it that there could be a few guys jetting in and around the 15th of March 2025 next year. Why is that, you ask? Well, that will be the grand opening, the launch evening of the brand new venue in downtown Paphos. And of course that will be the Marika and Me Lounge Bar or Lounge Bistro. We haven't decided yet, but certainly the words above it will read Marika and Me. And we believe that it will be possibly the greatest venue in Paphos. And we believe a lot of our family members will come and join us. And a lot of people who don't know us, but pop in, get to know us. You haven't got to subscribe to the channel. All you've got to do is come in, chew the fat, get yourself a drink, perhaps a breakfast, perhaps some light snacks. But one thing's for sure, you will leave with an experience to remember, that is for sure. In the very, very distance is the downtown Paphos harbour and of course the iconic Paphos Castle. It's been there a long time. And a lot of people just like to meander, is the word, isn't it, and gather their thoughts along the water's edge, because there's something very, very calm and tranquil about listening to the sea just lick and lap on the coastline as you go for that morning walk, that afternoon walk, or the evening walk, that little bit of exercise, and perhaps plan your day. You enjoy the view. I've got a big boy cigar and I've got a nice hot latte, so I'll have a quick slurp or two. But a very, very calm time of the morning, 9 o'clock if you're curious to know what time it is, by the way. And slowly but surely the hotels and all the businesses kick into operation, isn't it? All the deliveries are going around. I can actually see Nick. I'm not sure if you can see him from Nick's Water Sports there, walking up and down the pathway, checking and doing all his safety checks on his boats and jet skis and those kind of things. And of course, the season in Cyprus, in Paphos in particular, is very, very long. So the water sports operations, most of the time, and we can get the odd chopsy-mopsy day, obviously, but in general, they will operate right till the end of October, possibly even into the first week or two of November. So to answer a gentleman's question the other night in the comments, he was pondering about coming to Paphos and bringing his mum and dad. And he was wondering, what will the weather be like? I promise you, the weather will be amazing. If you're coming from the UK, it's going to be like a summer's day every single day. The temperatures are going to be around about 22, 23 degrees in the daytime. In general, blue skies, blue sea. Obviously, Mr. Paul's dressed in blue as well. In the evenings, all right, it can drop down to around about 15, 16 perhaps. So bring yourself a light jacket. Now, I understand these temperatures that I'm talking about are incredible temperatures compared to what you're used to. Big shout out to Lady Zena and of course our Sir Kev, because she posted a picture on Facebook yesterday and she was showing Paphos was 27 and downtown Newcastle was 12 degrees and raining. So we feel very, very sorry for you, Zena, we do. But of course you'll be coming back to the Island of Love in September and tie in the knot with the man of your dreams, of course, our Sir Kev. And we will look forward to making a little video or two, and hopefully you're going to live happily ever after for the rest of your lives. And I truly believe that you will. And hopefully you'll come and join us at the Marika and me Lounge Bar, and perhaps we can come up with some special event. The Lady Zena and Sir Kev wedding event. And hopefully one or two of our superstar members will come and join us as well. So let's watch the world go by, people walking up and down, keeping fit. Like I say, some are residents, some are here on holiday, some are locals. If we look down into the edge of the blue Mediterranean Sea, I thought that lady's going to push her husband into the water, but they're certainly washing their feet, shall we say. And they enjoy. You enjoy it, guys. Because the water's warm, if you understand. If we come back in about another hour or so, by the way, that little lagoon will be full of people. And that little particular lagoon right in front of us now, by the way, you can literally walk out 50, 60 metres right to the barrier at the end, and you will only be at your waist. So even if you're a littly, and I mean a littly, you will have your head above water. So it's a very, very shallow and a very, very tranquil area to the rear of the Olympic Lagoon Resort in downtown Paphos. Feast your eyes and digest. I'll have a little slurp on my coffee. Now, if you like this kind of video, by the way, as one or two people seem to, drop it into the comments, because perhaps you like to just sit here and watch the world go by, of course with blue skies and the blue sea, because I find it very, very calming. I have quite a hectic day. I'm not complaining. I get up quite early. We've got things to do in the body shop, things to do in the mechanics, cars to collect, and it gets quite frantic, obviously. So I try to take 15 minutes in the morning and sit down somewhere like this on the edge of the blue Mediterranean Sea, because I understand that a lot of people take it for granted. And I try not to take it for granted. I do understand Paphos has got its problems, don't get me wrong. It's not the perfect place in the world. But of course, no worries. But overall, Paphos is a very, very good place to live. And it's been voted as the European city with the highest quality of life, by the way. So that says a lot, doesn't it? Because there's a lot of European cities that sit on the edge of the blue Mediterranean Sea. Benidorm, you know, Alicante, all these kind of places. And they're great places as well, by the way. But I think Paphos has got something special. You can't put your finger on it, but it is something special. And a lot of people say it. They come here for the first time. Perhaps they go somewhere else, but then they come back. And then often they come back every year. They may go somewhere else as well, but they come back every year because it is something special. There's something special about the coastline. There's something special about Paphos. There's something special about the hospitality. There's something special about the local people. Certainly the people in Paphos anyway, certainly. They seem to embrace tourism and understand that without you guys, of course, they would suffer, which is a problem around the world at the moment, isn't it? Where there's a lot of tourist resorts that are saying they don't want tourists, which doesn't make much sense, does it? Seeing as their whole economies are built on tourism. That's not come to Paphos, and it's not going to, because everyone I speak to, they all say, no, no, we want tourists, we want tourists. Yeah, that's right, we want tourists. We want you guys to come to Paphos and to have a fantastic time, and then to keep on coming back and doing it over and over again. For example, some of the people that we'd like to thank, by the way, but they came to Paphos for the first time because they happened to find the little channel known as Marika and Me. If your name is Lady Alison, you've got a superstar of a mum, that's Lady Enid. They got on a big bird and came to Paphos last year, and they came back again this year, and they're going to come back again next year, because they know that Paphos is special. Yeah, it really, really is. So, if you like what you see, please hit the like, smash that subscribe. Please don't forget to keep on coming back for that little bit more of my insanity as I take you on my travels and we sit around and chat. If you've got somewhere you'd like me to go, drop in the comments, and you never know, that video may be coming very, very soon indeed, especially for you. And of course, if you'd like to keep the channel afloat, why not go and hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform. All you have to do is Google these magic words. Buy Me a Coffee, Marika and Me. Up will come our landing page. You can choose to read a little bit more about us, and of course a comment or two, because we all like to do that, don't we? To see if we're all like-minded, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, you will gift us a virtual coffee or two. And we say a big, big thank you to you. You can also join us as a superstar member on the Buy Me a Coffee platform, starting off at only €10 a month. I'd like to say a big, big shout out to some guys in downtown Scotland. If your name is Lady Kirstine, and there's a Sir Scott in your life and a grandson who just happens to be absolutely fantastic. If your name is Alexander the Fantastic, we're looking forward to seeing you when you come to downtown Paphos very, very soon indeed. Talking about Scotland, there is a couple who came to Ayia Napa quite recently, and they did us the great honour of driving for 2 hours in a car to come and see us in the harbour. We thank you very, very much. We understand we're always going to be friends for life. If your name is Baroness Lillian and there's a Baron Frank in your life, we're looking forward to seeing you guys when you come back to the Island of Love in May. Thanks for watching, and of course I'll look forward to your company again very, very soon indeed. You feast your eyes and you digest the beauty and the spectacality of downtown Cato Paphos. That's a nice latte. Thank you very much, Baron John, Baroness Louise. Thank you. Big boy lid. Life's good. That's for sure.